One, two, three, four. This guitar ukulele I'm making, and it's it's an adventure. I started trying to make it better than I ought to. Somebody asked me for frets on the Intendor. This is my Intendor show. Now there's some wacky stuff earlier today. My website's down and I'm all cranky about it. It's supposed to be fixed. All the links are broken. You might be able to see one thing. So this is the read feed. I was in a car getting some wood for my projects. I have projects I have to do. I don't know. I do these things. Make stuff. My art. And lately I wanted to make an electric harmonica, and I got some piezo pickups, and they didn't work. So I made this big old stringed instrument you may have seen. It's called the Intendor. There's about 4 Intendors. One is quite grand and really has real strings on it. But that's going to be something, I don't know. I tried to make it out of good resonant wood and work, but we'll see. So anyway, then I was in the car and I heard that they couldn't find anybody to run against Burr and Tillis, by the Democrats. And I said, I've been telling people that I'd run. I'd called earlier in the day already to the senatorial committee for I don't know, senators, Democratic senatorial. It's got notes on it anyway. And I told the precinct captain leader that I wanted to run for Senate, and I wanted him to make an announcement. He had a reason not to make an announcement. He hasn't been for the insuro dollar, which is an important part of what I have to offer the world, frankly. I don't think we've got, the gift of the petrodollar, even if it is and can go on forever, which I don't think is going to happen. Happy days for Iran. I was impressed, but at any rate, I've been telling people for a while I will run for that. I have the intention to run for U.S. Senate, the U.S. Senate seat. People tell me you got to have money. I don't think you got to have money. I really don't. You got free TV if you get YouTube going. If I can get on a DNC channel. And then, what else? Well, I got my website, Transcendia, and then I have, when it's mostly working, and then I think I can still post something on it, but all my links are broken. I can't do anything other than just maybe post something to it, which isn't quite enough for me. And then, what else? Oh yeah, well, I will run. So I'd call the FEC. I called the people I thought I needed to call, and I'd written people, and I'd told them, but they apparently maybe there's some Democrats that don't want me to run. Could be that they think because I'm working class and I'm 62 and I got a little disease, chronic disease, that I shouldn't run. Well, I think I'm perfect. In fact, I'm experienced. And I've had a lot of experience, and I know what's wrong. You don't see either. Not even nobody's mentioning it. Trump can go wild, but nobody comes up and says the reason Mexicans and people in South America, Mexicans are fleeing Mexico is because of a drug war. 10,000, 14,000 a year have been murdered down there. And what do you expect? It's not like you can go to the police. They keep pot illegal. And I wrote a poem about it called Prohibition. It's in my book, Psychiatrists Love Insanity. You know, I should read poetry. I'm not going to read poetry to you here right now. My sister's got a post in my feed, and Randy Pelosi's painting again. And I think he is. Yeah, he's painting again. He looks all sincere. And let's see, what else down here? Meanwhile in Russia, cats are dancing. Oh boy, it's funny. It looks great. Let's see what else we got down here. I can't believe that. Well, it says here, 6 years of change under President Obama. The Dow is up, and S&P is up, and GDP growth is up, and unemployment is down, and deficit. Well, in North Carolina, poverty, unemployment is down, but poverty is at 25%, working or not. And that's because people decide they don't want you to work, or they don't want you to make any money. It's like pseudo aristocrats. It really irritates hell. Here's my server operator is flying his model airplane that looks like it could carry at least a good heavy dog. It's got about looks like it's got at least 12-foot wingspan. Hell of a damn model plane. So, yeah, but I mean, you got the drug war going on and the people fleeing. And the drug war is, I say, and I've said, we're living with J. Edgar Hoover policies on the streets and Meyer Lansky financial engineers. That's the financial engineering you got going. It's mobster ways of looting companies, and it's all been made legal. I read Naked Capitalism to keep up. They haven't, Yves Smith has talked about the future tax credit currency for Greece, but hadn't read or given us any idea about the there's a funny picture of Pluto. Hadn't given us any ideas. I mean, she hadn't discussed the. I tried to get economists at North Carolina State University to vet the Insuro dollar. You can vet it yourself. You can figure it out yourself. It's not that difficult. If you just resist it because you're afraid of a new idea, you're afraid of being the one. You got to have some new ideas here, or we're doomed. You're not going to be able to, you're not going to beat the petrodollar imperative, I'll tell you that. It's a gold rush, We're told that the gold is down, it's oil. Let's see, somebody's naked back. Trump, where is Trump? Okay, Robert Reich says, Donald Trump doesn't bear the economic risk. The rest of us do, for the same reason most billionaires don't. I don't have anything to risk because I don't have anything. So there you go. So my strategy is to give my speeches. I can write a speech, I give them. I've given them. I gave them with Greenpeace down at the Mud House. I gave my speech at Dag Hammarskjöld Plaza in New York City. That was a great deal, I'm going to tell you. It's all about will. It's not really about money. If you look at the regs, it's just if I want to be senator, I can be senator. I tell you, if you want to vote for me, you can vote for me. Who do you want to pay? Is one even question. Do you want to pay these rich guys? I don't know where they come from, but they got money. But or me, because I'll do a job because I'm getting paid to do it. Partly, I've always been an honest working guy. I enjoyed making movies, and I really did enjoy working on the airfields. 30 years later, 30 years, 35, 40 years, and the world changed. I couldn't go back to writing for newspaper. Anyway, everything's for, I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Thank you.